What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Stick coming at you literally before you watch an hour-long interview with my boy Quinn Marr. Just recording this just for a little intro because there's a few things I don't say in the interview, but I figured do a little intro now and then do the intro theme song or whatever and then actually interview. But today on the episode we did have my good buddy Quinn Marr from Guys Being Dudes apparel and podcast on the show. Turned out to be, for a first interview ever, one that I will always cherish because he made it a hell of a lot easier than I thought it'd be to do a podcast or to do an interview. And he made it a lot easier than I thought it'd be. All of his social medias are in the description down below for Guys Being Dudes, including his YouTube channel. I recommend you go and subscribe to that because they do a podcast pretty much every week. And they have a lot better guests on there than I probably ever will on the HonestlyLazyShow. And you'll see in the podcast, if you're watching this on YouTube, that I'm wearing their merch and he's wearing his own merch. And it's pretty sweet merch. So with that all being said, I should say this. You're probably watching this either one or two ways or listening. Either on YouTube, you type in the Honestly Lazy podcast and it will pop up. Or you're listening to this on Spotify, type in the Honestly Lazy podcast and it will pop up. If you're watching on one or the other, go on the other side and do yourself a favor and subscribe or follow, either or. And this is the only time I'll ever do this because I know I've chirped it in the past. But because I don't say it in the interview, if you like this video, please leave a like and let me know. If you like the interview, please leave a like and let me know. If you want, I don't know, give me ideas, please put in the comments down below. And if you like the channel, please subscribe because there's a lot more coming in the future. My mind is now dedicated to the Honestly Lazy podcast and trying to get this the hell going. So with that all being said, thank you very much for clicking on the video or listening to this on Spotify. And I'm going to just shut up so you can actually watch this interview. Please enjoy.
After high demand.
Listening to you and Justin, that's a professional podcast right there.
The man with a voice.
He's got a wicked voice on it too. He does. He's got like, oh my goodness. I listen to his voice. I'm like, dude, you could go places with that voice. You are freaking phenomenal.
Has his own podcast. And what does he think?
Oh,
BoyStick presents the Honestly Lazy podcast.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Honestly Lazy podcast. First interview of 2020. I got my good pal here, Quinn Marr from Guys Being Dudes. It's been a long time coming, actually. We've been talking about doing a podcast together for what?
Easily a year.
Since Rice Gum, I feel like. Remember when Rice Gum was doing that fucking he was apologizing for the gambling, and I was like, yo, his apology was bullshit.
That was February, March. It was about a year ago.
It literally today when we're filming this was the day I uploaded that video.
Oh, okay. So
literally.
so it was almost literally to the day.
Yeah, right.
Jesus, okay.
Actually, no, it would have been like a week before because that video took me a week to edit. Mm-hmm. It took me so far. I did so many retakes on it
because it's coming up to the anniversary of the Chair Girl.
Oh my god!
Right? She was around this time,
bro. That's when I hit like 100 subs.
Yeah,
dude, we both hit 100 subs around this time.
Yeah, and then after I had that, we had the episode with the weed guys. All of a sudden, we shot up, but you know what I mean. Like our subs went up.
You're at 172 now.
Something like that. Yeah.
Dude, you're doing good.
Yeah. But we've been at that for a while. That's the only shitty thing.
Well, who cares? Like that's the biggest thing about YouTube right now. Pain in the ass. The cool thing is that podcasting is getting really big on YouTube. Everybody has a podcast. Yeah. Like I didn't know Bill Burr's podcast was on YouTube. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that I knew about H3H3s. I'm not a big fan of it. No. Chris Day, what the hell is that guy's name? That really funny guy who did the Eminem impersonations.
Oh, Chris D'Elia.
Yeah, he has a podcast. Theo Vaughn has a podcast. Mm-hmm. I'm like, wow.
Logan Paul has a podcast.
You know what? I haven't listened to it.
It's actually not bad.
No, but I've seen highlights of it. He's had Ben Shapiro on. Blew me away that Ben Shapiro went on that. MGK, yeah, I saw that. I saw the highlight where he's talking about how they were all doing shrooms. And Jake Paul.
Yeah, and then he was like, no, my brother doesn't do drugs.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, fuck off. Yeah. You're 22 and you're that famous. You do drugs.
And you're that rich.
Yeah, but before we get really into it, I need you to do one thing first and describe guys being dudes, because I do it every episode, but I feel like I fail.
Okay, so we started the podcast April 2018, so we're coming up to 2 years now. Me and my buddy Dustin, I did a podcast before because I went to school for broadcasting. I did my own podcast, the Quinn Marr podcast.
I remember that.
So, and that was literally just interviews. Only thing I would do was interview people. That was it.
I listened to one where you had the guy from Letterkenny on it.
Oh,
the hockey guy.
Yes, Andrew Hare.
Yeah.
Her? Yeah.
He's a really nice guy.
He was a really good nice guy. I had a lot of good guests on that podcast. So
a lot of sports guys, from what I remember. Yeah.
So I did that for a bit, and then I just I was doing it like every few months. Like it was getting really like scarce when I was doing it.
Yeah.
And so me and Dustin worked together. Like he got me the job. I've known him forever. And he said he wanted to do a podcast. So I was like, sure, yeah. So we're coming up forever with names. Like we're gonna call it the Dustin and Quinn Show, the DQ podcast.
The basic names.
The stupidest fucking names. Like,
oh yeah.
It was terrible. So Anna Faris from like the scary movies.
Yep.
So she has a podcast. And she was doing an impression of like some douchebag saying, "Oh, this is a bros over hose podcast," and I was like, something like that could be good. I'm like, but we can't like to have the name literally have hose in the name.
No,
we might talk about that, but not have it in the name.
You could.
Yeah, we
it's
could.
It's a podcast, dude. You can call it whatever.
We're trying to think of names. So I'm like, maybe we should do about like I remember seeing the Vine. The old guy in the football stadium that just says, "Look at this, guys being or what's better than this, guys being dudes."
Yeah.
I'm like, Dustin, why don't we call it the Guys Being Dudes podcast? So that's where we got the name from.
Oh, it's such a good name.
We started off doing like we were shooting the shit like we do now, but we were doing it with news articles. So we would talk about like have topics and talk about those. And I think we did that for, I'm going to say maybe only 3 episodes, something like that. Like,
yeah, because I remember when it first started, it was just news stuff. And then next thing you know, I see fucking partying stories. And I was like, what?
Well, and the first episode was called peeing and shitting, drinking and pissing? Something like, I can't remember what it was. Something like that, the second or third episode. So we finally just started, the first party thing we did was the best party movies.
Oh, yeah.
Or it was like the best parties we've been to, something like that. We did both. And then the more and more we did it, we had our friends come on. We'd have them tell us their first, best, and worst drinking stories. Because you did that. And we had you do it. And then, because the first episode we did that with each other.
Yeah.
And then we thought, when we have people on, we'll just do that. So we have all our buddies on and shit. But now it's evolved to interviews. Basically, like we have episodes when it's just the two of us.
I remember you did a hammered one where it was just the two of you.
We did drunk Would You Rather. So we both got fucking loaded like for like a good hour and a half. Dustin was at his house in Ottawa and I was in Newcastle.
And we're just drinking one night.
I was sitting there watching TV with my parents and I was just pounding them like, "What are you doing?" So I explained to them. So yeah, we did a drunk Would You Rather. But no, we have like basically most episodes are guests.
Yeah.
So like I said, Dustin does it from Ottawa and I do it from Newcastle and we just Skype. But it's just really a lifestyle podcast, I guess you would say.
Like that's the thing with me with the Honestly Lazy podcast is like people like now ask me like people at my work are like, "Oh, you have a podcast? What's it about?" And I'm like, I don't know. Like I've never even thought of a theme. I was just like, well, fuck it, I'm just going to talk because everyone says I talk too much. So.
That's same with me and. I mean, why not get paid for it? But it's like, if somebody asked me, I couldn't say like I don't know.
I describe it as a party, like you talk about partying.
And I think Dustin would say the same thing. Like, I don't know, we just shoot the shit.
Yeah. What
we say is that it's like we're just, especially when we have our buddies on, if they're like kind of nervous to come on, we just say like, I mean, it's like us talking normally, but there's a microphone.
See, I was nervous both times I actually went on. I was nervous.
Right.
I hit it well. I know I hit it well.
Yeah.
When I watched it, it was Dusty because I know you, but when I didn't know Dusty, I'm like, fuck. If I tell these party stories, like the first one, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have told that one, but it's out there now. So.
Well, Dustin has bad ones. If anyone wants to go listen to the one when he talks about peeing on his dad once, the first time he ever drank, that's one of the first episodes. Go check that out.
That's so funny.
But so we're almost at episode 100. We had about a month and a half break because
summer pretty much. You weren't uploading.
The summer was weird because Dustin came back for the summer and he goes, "Want to just do like one a week, and then ended up being like one every couple weeks. We really slacked.
So, dude, I didn't upload at all.
It was bad for us. I don't know. I think it's because like the
Nice
distractions
weather.
the distractions of nice weather, him being here, so we'd be together, which you think we would. That'd be more
Like,
an
it'd be
excuse to do
dedication,
shit.
yeah.
No, we just drank more.
No, well, that's what my whole summer was me just getting completely obliterated.
Yeah.
And now, so like this summer, I'm like, I'm done drinking. Like, I'm not done drinking. I'm just going to, like, I gotta focus on the podcast. Like, there's so much potential in a podcast of making it.
That's crazy.
It's like I just need to dedicate a whole a whole year of just podcasts, vlogging, and everything else. That's all I want to do.
That's what I said to Dustin recently, is that it is hard because we're not together.
Yeah.
It is hard to do shit. Like, it's easy to do the podcast because we do it on Skype, but like we did like a food challenge once. We want to do vlogs and stuff. So it's hard to do that when we're not together. But so we're going to now take the jump at the chance the times he's here. So like he's here on like reading weeks or on holidays. So those times that he's here, we're now, I got to burp. We got to,
Got that.
what's it called? We got to take advantage of them. So
Yeah,
like, we're
exactly.
planning out, like, so because he's going to be here for 1 week at the end of February.
Yep.
We know we're going to do this, and that while he's here.
Yo, can I be a part of one? I want a cameo someone.
Yeah, so he'll be here in February. I think he's going to be back probably, when's Easter? March?
April,
yeah. And then May 2, 4, all those times he's going to be back.
Yo, May
So-
2-4, come up to Mossport. That's where I'll be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, Mossport is a fucking party.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. The last time I went to Mossport, I probably was 15.
Oh, dude, it was...
So I wasn't even legal.
I know.
age.
I went camping there on the May 2-4. We ended up rolling a guy down the hill in a garbage can.
Didn't you go there near the end of the summer?
Yeah, I went there for the truck races too.
That's
That's when I realized I love Mossport, and I'm going there every year.
Yeah.
I want to vlog up there too. The thing I'm wondering though is because you always me and you talked off air like on Messenger, and you have the goal of, you said 1K subscribers, vlogging and all that type of stuff. What's the vlogs going to be like? Like partying type stuff, or is it going to be like Logan Paul, Jake Paul type stuff?
It all depends, because like if he's here for sometimes in the summer,
Yeah.
and like of course you have vacation time at work. Let's say I take a week off, we just do whatever. We literally, it could be us going out for lunch or whatever. It wouldn't be that fucking boring, but it all depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Like we had the GBD party in the summer, and
Yeah,
that
I
video was
missed
pretty
it.
sick. Yeah, and you were invited, you motherfucker. But
I think I was either really hungover or something came up. I think it was just I was really hungover. Is there
Yeah.
going to be a second one this summer?
yeah, it's gonna be bigger this time.
Ooh, that'd be sick, because at that point, because me and my buddy Paul Williams from the Warm Beer podcast are talking about moving in together and doing a content
Oh,
house.
that'd be cool.
And like you could, like, we're looking for a fourth person.
That'd be cool. Wow.
Yeah, like
Shit.
you, if it'd be me, you, if you want to be a part of it, and a guy he's talking to, and we just get off work every day and film.
Yeah.
And well, we have a bunch of ideas. Like it's going to be funny if we can get this shit going. But like if you have this party, I can bring like my own crew. We could get like different vlogs from it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, different kind of not even angles, but like literally different.
Different vlogs.
Yeah.
Different experiences at the same
Point of
fucking
views,
thing.
point of views.
Point of views. There
Yeah.
you go. I mean, I was so upset I didn't go because I saw that fucking video. You had
so cool.
you had the blue smoke cans like running around. Like, well, if I knew they had all that. Like,
Well, dude, and that was cool because I remember knowing we wanted to have a party, and I'm like, Dustin, let's make content out of it. So for what we're talking about,
I'm so bad at going into detail about what the hell happened.
Last summer, me and Dustin had a GBD party, guys being dudes party, and we had it at my buddy's cabin, which is literally down the road.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know where the McDonald's is? It's just down concession. What is that?
3.
Yeah. So it's just down there.
Yeah. Oh my.
And he has a big chunk of land too. Small cabin, big land. Later on, when his parents retire, they're gonna build on it.
Yeah, of course,
So-
of course.
Yeah, so it's a big ass patch of land. So we're like, let's have a party there. We asked everybody. He said, yeah, no problem. So we had probably, I'm gonna say 25 people. Probably.
That's awesome.
And it started at
Noon?
3, something like that. Yeah. So we knew we wanted to do a day drink. So because what's better than a fucking day drink in the summer? Those are the best.
What time did you finish the party off though?
11, which is really early.
That sucks.
But because it started so early, that's 8 hours of partying.
Bro, I start at noon sometimes and go until 2 in the morning.
I know, but 8 hours of partying is a fucking long time.
Well, especially I guess with 25 people, it's like a different hype environment. It would be hard.
So we're like, let's get someone to take pictures or like get a video of it, because we watch guys like the Nelk Boys or like Logan Paul and like their or FaZe Banks. So their party vlogs and stuff like that, like their edits are so fucking sick. Me and Dustin love them. Like we get fired up watching them. So I threw a post on Facebook, says, does anyone know a photographer I can use this date and this like till this time? Bunch of people tagged other people, and I was going through all the people they tagged, and I found this one guy, Brandon Donadell.
That's the guy that we're talking about moving in with us.
Shut up, really? No fucking way. That's so weird.
Because he said, like, my buddy Paul knows him really well, and he's like, bro, he wants to be a YouTuber.
Yeah, no way.
And I was like,
small world.
Yo, fucking, like, dude, think about all the people, like, here's how small world it is.
He's so good at what he does.
Oh, I know. I've seen, like, Paul send me his shit on Instagram, and I was like, bro, he won't film like our shit. He's like, oh yes, he will.
He's so good,
dude. Like, that was hands down. It was so, first of all, fucking color temperature was amazing on it. I was like, dude,
it looked 4K.
Dude, I'm like sitting there watching it, and I was like, oh my god, dude, like, Honestly Lazy will never be guys being dudes.
And like, to be honest, like, it didn't cost that much. It was affordable. He was only going to be an hour. Maybe, was it an hour? Yeah, I think he ended up being there an hour and a half, almost 2, and he didn't change the price.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because he was gonna have something after, and then it fell through. So he goes, "Yeah, I can stay." So and he didn't change the price. So he got easily, I'm gonna say, he edited 30 to 40 pictures in the video, and the video is about 50 seconds long, which is perfect.
Well, you gotta understand, on top of the fact, that's probably like 4 hours of footage that he filmed the whole day.
Oh yeah,
he was nonstop filming probably.
Yeah,
I mean, he got some dope shots too,
and he brought his drone.
Yeah, no, I saw the drone.
At the very end, he had the drone go up. Dude, it was so cool. It's literally, if I'm ever bored and like I just want to like kind of get pumped up, it's weird. It gives me like motivation for guys being dudes. So I'll sit there and I'll have the video on my phone. I'll just watch the video on my phone.
I don't know what my motivation video would be. My motivation video, if it comes to partying, it would be my own. I have old home videos on my on my first ever camera of me drinking up at a college with all my old college friends.
Okay.
And that pumps me up. Or I just put on, honestly, old country music gets me pumped up because all they do is talk about drinking.
Really?
I don't even know what my real pump up, like, oh, this is going to get me fucking going.
I think it's because it's my own stuff, and it just, like, watching it, I'm like, that was so cool, and I can't believe we did that.
When it comes to podcasting, I have to watch, like, Joe Rogan highlights, Howard Stern highlights, and then I can get pumped.
Dude,
like,
let's get into Howard Stern later. Actually, best interviewer hands down.
Oh yeah,
he is the best interviewer.
I think he's good at radio. Joe Rogan is the podcaster of our generation.
Would have been no Joe Rogan if there wasn't Howard Stern.
Good point. I guess Howard Stern really started everything.
He's a king of media.
Oh, he's the fucking king, all right.
But yeah, so I gotta shout out Brandon Donadell, man. The guy's a fucking king.
Yo, you're a beauty, Bikes. I saw that footage. I saw that. And
yeah,
I was like,
if anyone wants to check it out, go to our Instagram at justguysbeingdudes._
Always doing the plugs.
You have to, man. I always, whenever we have people on, I'm like, here, the floor is yours. Do whatever. So now it's my turn.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Actually, hey, this is Just Guys Being Dudes or Guys Being Dudes crew neck. Justin's got the Just Guys Being Dudes.
I literally just got this for free, so I gotta give a shout out to Guys Being Dudes.
Yeah, and shout out to Craig too, because he just got the Friends one.
If you guys don't know who Craig is Gregory St. Clair from the old days of the Honestly Lazy Show when it first started. I fucking miss him so much. I've been trying to get him on, and I'm trying to, like, I invite him to the Logan Paul vs. KSI fight, didn't come. He's always busy, so Craig, get the fuck back over here so we can get some content.
When was the last time you saw him?
Oh, I saw him at the bar the other night, actually.
Oh, really?
I was out there for dinner and his family showed up.
What bar?
Castle John's.
Oh, okay.
That's my bar, bro.
Oh, true.
I'm all.
See, I was gonna say mine's Frosty John's.
Oh, man, I've had some fucking nights at Frosty's, but Castle's is like my safe spot.
True, yeah.
Because Bowmanville can be sketchy nowadays.
Hey, man, someone got stabbed in the summer. Yeah, you're right.
No,
yeah.
like probably at Frosty.
No, it was up by
Clarendon Fields.
No, you know Longworth?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's up by Longworth.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I drove there literally 5 minutes later. I see a bunch of cops. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Holy shit. And
that beer's making you burp a lot.
Yeah, it must be mixed with my sickness and drinking orange juice all day. But yeah, I saw that fucking, or what's it called, the cops.
Oh, that's fucked.
But yeah, because Craig got the Just Guys Being Dudes Friends.
Yeah, it's just like the Friends font.
It's so nice.
I saw that and I was like, oh, I don't know, but now I've seen it in person. I'm like, that's okay. Yeah.
Our designer is so good. All I have to do is like give her an idea. Here, I'll show you a picture. Actually, this is the best. This is great podcast.
Just live on the podcast.
Yeah.
I like this. I love this.
So
This is
I'll just
easy.
shoot her an idea, and then like most of the time
This will be hidden
first-
from the podcast.
Yeah. No, this is a new one. I'm sorry, this one's already out.
Oh,
it was.
okay.
This is one that was out in the summer. But I'll just shoot, like, tell her, oh, can you make something like this? 99% of the time, the first thing she sends me is exactly how I want it.
Really?
Yes.
That was like Paul Williams did my design for the new Honestly Lazy logo, and he got it first try. And I was
Really?
like, bro, that's what I want.
This is my favorite, just because how fucking bad it was. Okay, so we had a logo, a son drinking beer, and the beer said GBD on it. Here, do you want to show this to the camera?
Yeah,
Here,
I
look
remember
at
this.
So this is my drawing, okay?
All right, so we're about to. I'll put it into Quinn's camera because it's right. Did I just break your phone?
It made a weird. Oh, that was this.
Oh.
Screen protector and a case, buddy.
All right. So I don't know if it'll focus.
Is it gonna focus? Come on.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. So that's supposed to be the sunshine drinking a beer. Okay. So that's what I drew, and I'll show you what.
To all you people listening on Spotify, I feel bad for you because that's bad.
It's terrible. And then this is what she came back with a couple of days later.
Where's my beer?
Tell me that does it. Look at that.
Oh my god.
That was the first thing she shot back at me.
Man, this is already on a t-shirt, by the way.
Yeah.
I feel like me and you should have just live streamed. That would be
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Next time.
Isn't that crazy though?
That's fucking insane. That's a work of art.
Yeah. So like that's how good she is. So I just literally make a little shit doodle like that, and she'll come back with something like that. So yeah.
That's awesome.
What were we talking? Oh, the Friends logo. That's where it came from.
So what's the? I got a question for you. So, you went to school at Durham College, same as me. Durham College boys for life.
Yeah, it's really helping me out right now. Eh?
Well, same for
Yeah,
me.
true.
We're both in the same boat.
Thank God.
Well, for especially
DC alum.
I went to school for film, and you can't get into film without doing an internship, and I can't work for free right now. I have to pay for this roof over my fucking head. And then didn't you have Lucky from 94.9 as a professor?
Yeah, he's so cool.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, he's so awesome. And so Mike Locke is he's on what's the show called?
94.9 The Rock.
What's the show? Just Craig Venn and Lucky.
Craig
in the
Venn and
morning.
Lucky, yeah.
Yeah, so Mike Locke was my professor. He was so cool. Like we came in, and it was just near exam time. So he sits up on the desk. He goes, "All right, we gotta talk about exams." We're like, "Fuck." He goes, "There aren't any." I'm like, "Thank
Oh
fuck."
my god.
And like he was just like a cool guy, like because it was my radio class, so we'd
Yeah.
go to the Riot Radio, like the
Studio.
Yeah, so the school station.
Yep.
And that was a class. We'd prep for half an hour, maybe 45 minutes with we'd be in random groups, go
Yeah.
do the show, and that was it. Yeah, he was really cool.
So what's the rules of radio? What are the things you can't do? What'd
Swear.
you get? Well, obviously swear. Is that why you like podcasting more? Is because you can swear?
It's like I want to be on Sirius.
So, I'd love to be on Sirius.
They can do whatever they want.
Let's do it. Me and you're gonna be on
yeah.
Sirius.
Like Howard Stern, he can do whatever.
Oh my God. Yeah, but you know how many years he was on regular radio? Like
Yeah, but he talked the exact same way he does now.
Yeah, but no swearing though. But
No.
he was a savage. He always talked about banging girls in the ass,
Yeah.
from what I heard.
And this is when he's married too.
I love him.
Yeah.
Him and Artie Lane and
Robin
were the best. Artie Lane just went. Actually, he just came back out on the Joe Rogan podcast. He's completely sober now.
He just fucking knows like this.
No, he talked about that.
He got punched.
Well, he snorted glass too
Yeah.
with drugs.
With his girlfriend or something.
Yeah.
Because she broke something and he didn't know.
Broke
and
a
she walked
salt
away.
or salt shaker.
She walked away and he just went and smoked it. Right.
He snorted it, yeah.
Yeah.
No, so like, Sirius would be the way to go, though. Oh,
Yeah.
I'd love to be on Sirius. I just want to make a living doing this for a living. So what's the deal with? So you're on volunteer radio out in Coburg. What's the radio station called?
Northumberland 89.7.
So what kind of music do you play?
I do rock.
You get to change it?
You can have whatever you want.
Do you need licensing for all the music though?
Yeah, but they
give it to you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, so mine's rock. It's the Mighty Quinn Show.
So can you give shout outs to your own podcast on it and stuff?
I have before, like, just, like, all, like, I've never asked to, but I just do randomly. Like, I'll just, like, kind of throw it in there and, like, all nonchalant and no one will really say anything.
You can get in trouble for shouting out your own stuff.
Probably. I'm assuming just because of our content. That's probably what it is.
You literally just said cunt and you
Yeah.
say content.
Yeah. So, probably because of mine and Dustin's content, we probably would be they probably would be mad.
Yeah.
But every time I've done it, they have no idea.
I have one question. I like this because I came in with no questions, but holy shit, I'm thinking of a bunch of stuff.
That's what happens when you're doing something. All of a sudden, you'll go through it and then it'll be like, "Oh, this makes me think of this. And this makes me think of that."
Well, I was wondering because I follow Dean Blundell on Twitter, and I saw you make a comment towards him where you were like chirping him. So I was like, are you a fan of him or do you hate him?
He's a fucking idiot.
You don't like him at all.
He just says stupid shit and it annoys me.
Really?
Yeah, he made a comment about...
what was it about? Because I remember reading that. I was like, yo, Quinn's chirping Dean Blundell.
He said something to me about, you know the line, you want some more fries with your salt?
Yeah.
You're salty?
Yeah.
The idiot said that to me, but he fucked it up. He said, you want some more salt with your
He
fries.
messaged you back?
Yeah, he replied to me.
What?
Yeah, here. This is in June. I'll find it. I'll talk about it as I'm looking. But... No, what station was he on before he got kicked off?
102.1 The Edge.
Yeah, and why did he get kicked off? Because he probably said stupid shit, right?
They fired his crew one by one. They were savage though. They were like they started going over the line.
Did they? Is that
yeah.
Yeah, but he himself?
Oh yeah. They all were. But they were the biggest talk show in Toronto, and he's talked about it, and it's just like, and he's even said himself that like he became this asshole of the morning shows of Toronto, and now we're bringing the viewers in. And when he wanted to stop being an asshole, they said no.
I don't believe that.
Well, that's what he said.
Oh, of course because he got fired. So, when the St. Louis Blues won the Stanley Cup,
Yeah.
Tyler Bozak was on the Leafs for however many years. Now he's on the Blues. He won the cup.
Yeah.
And he tweets one night, Tyler Bozak is a Stanley Cup champion. Suck on that, Leafs fans. So I replied, and I said, Leafs fans are happy for him, you dumb fuck. And he goes, me too, Quinn, some salt with those fries. But he fucked up. So now I just put the gif of Jonah Hill when he's going, no.
Oh my God. Dean Blundell actually, I thought he wouldn't.
He's an idiot.
Well, I'm not getting into it. If he pissed me off, but I don't pay attention. I don't listen.
Yeah, he has his like podcast or something.
He has his website. He has a podcast.
But he says shit just to get a reply.
Well, exactly.
From people. But that's like, I guess if you have to, you have to. But with a name like that, you shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
He's had the radio show. And
I mean, he has the fucked up thing is he does have the respect.
I know, but he's got 70,000 followers. You don't need.
And he just made a deal with a pot company, and he's making millions now.
And he doesn't need to do that. So exactly. He doesn't need to.
He doesn't need to chirp.
No, he doesn't need to say shit just for a response.
No,
just for an interaction.
He's doing fine.
Yeah, so that's my one interaction with Dean Blundell.
Do you watch H3 podcast at all?
I watch his videos. I know, like, obviously it's him and his wife and everything.
Not a fan of the podcast either.
I watched one episode. It was
Keemstar?
No, Jake.
Oh, that was, I think, besides the Bill Burr one, I think that was one of their biggest ones.
Really?
I think so, dude, because that was when Jake was fucking up the most.
Yeah,
and they got him on.
That was genius for Ethan to get him on.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's my opinion on H3, and I know I got a feeling you're gonna have the same opinion. He makes great content on H3. He should not ever have done a live stream podcast.
No,
because he says so many things where it's like he's trying to be funny, and it's like, bro.
You gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful when you're
live.
At
least you can, when you're making the videos, you can go, when
delete
you're editing, you're like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, it's
live
like...
stream, you're fucked.
It's like he chirped Keemstar, and I'm not a fan of Keemstar, but by any means, when you're drunk as fuck, you don't call out Keemstar, because he'll find every little thing, and he did.
I'm iffy about Keemstar.
I'm not a fan.
I like, the only thing, like, I find his stuff interesting because he's literally the news channel for YouTube.
Yeah,
so, which is a good thing.
Yeah, but there's also Philip DeFranco, I feel
True.
like. Philip,
but
he's not as big.
No, DeFranco goes with
everything.
Actual news stories,
yes.
too. And he's the original guy of doing that.
Oh, he is. I remember watching him
in like 2008.
Yeah, same.
When he was still Sexy Phil.
Sexy Phil's? Wait, I didn't know he was called
SXE Phil.
Oh my god.
That was his name.
Yeah, I remember back when I first discovered him, he had a really nasally voice. And now I listen to him like, okay, he must have hit puberty. Like, I don't know, but like back in the day, I remember like fucking Squidward.
Yeah, so he was the original YouTube news guy.
Yeah.
But Keemstar is more like like literally, it's because it's called Drama Alert. It's all about just drama.
Honestly, he's more entertaining.
He is.
He is. Even though and he's had a content cop on him.
Yeah.
And he's still going.
I hate that guy.
You don't like iDubbbz? Oh, I love iDubbbz.
So annoying.
I love iDubbbz.
No, I
You don't like him because of Rice Gum.
Is he still making videos, iDubbbz? That's a serious question.
Every once in a while. He's always done that, though. He barely uploads. I don't know how the fuck he survives, but
because of videos he makes give him enough clout.
Yeah, but you gotta think about like, especially now with the demonetization of YouTube, he lost the Leafy content cop. That's off YouTube. They took that down.
They took the whole video down?
The whole thing's gone. I'm surprised they haven't taken down his bad unboxings because he says the N-word and the inappropriate.
See, I don't get why he says the N-word because I remember him making fun of Tana Mojo for saying it. You remember the video when he goes to her meet and greet?
That was the he did that because she was chirping him and saying, "I hope you break both of your legs and die. I don't care. You can kill yourself. I don't care."
Yeah.
And she was saying it, and she was saying that he says the N-word and stuff. And he found videos of
her saying it.
Yeah, and he's like, and the way I've learned throughout his videos is that he uses the N-word, but he never uses it in a hateful way, which you still shouldn't say it. But he's not directed towards anyone. He's just saying, my fans say it. I'm going to say it. I'm not directing it at anybody.
Okay.
It's a weird concept.
I don't know.
The Rice Gum content cop, he destroyed him.
Yeah, he did.
And then he beat him at a diss track.
Which is, I mean, I'm not saying Rice is like the king of diss tracks, but he's had some fucking good ones.
Yeah, and
he had one on Tanner Fox, and then of course the one with Alyssa Violet on Jake Paul.
Oh yeah,
that was fucking unreal.
Oh,
I love that. It's every night sis.
Yeah, and that one went platinum
easily. It's like over 100 million views.
Oh, dude, it's insane.
Yeah,
and it's weird. That's the
world of YouTube.
That's the thing I really like about YouTube nowadays. Like, YouTube used to just be like okay, the commentators need to fucking stop. I'm getting sick of K-Voss always trying to destroy Jake Paul's career, Logan Paul's career. You're not. You're fucking not. You can't destroy anybody's careers nowadays. They have a following too much. Like, me and you could get big and everyone could do a video about us. We could be the shittiest people. We won't ever lose money.
No.
They can try, but it's like YouTube's like
Unless
that.
Once you kill someone, you're like, it's not happening.
Logan Paul filmed a dead body.
And he's still
making millions. But it's kind of cool to think what YouTube has done. First of all, it's brought YouTubers to be more creative with music. KSI, I'm not a fan of YouTube musicians, but I've heard KSI makes good music. Mm-hmm. Logan Paul and Jake Paul, fuck them, they're terrible. But they make music. And then
their diss tracks to each other were hilarious.
Okay, I like Logan Paul's against Jake when he brings Alyssa
Violet into it. Oh my god,
that was. But was that real though, or was it fake? I don't trust anything those guys do.
I think it was real because did you watch Shane Dawson's documentary series on Jake Paul?
No, because I didn't want to support that.
Do you like Shane Dawson?
No, I kind of like him.
Yeah, but the thing is that you wouldn't be supporting Jake because Shane's trying to figure out if he's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, but I've heard at the end he says I still like Jake.
I don't know.
Hey, hit record on my camera. It died. Oh, they both died. All right, hit the little. Hey, I'll just do it. Keep talking.
Okay,
distraction.
So yeah, I don't know. I like Shane Dawson and like it was cool to see that he tried to figure out if the guy's a fucking psychopath, which everyone was thinking at the time. So, want me to clap?
Yeah, clap. This is the Honestly Lazy podcast where shit goes south real quick.
Shit happened.
They both went out at the same time.
That's really weird.
Well, it's because I hit record at the same time.
Oh, true.
Fuck, I'm glad it happened like that, though. Yeah, no, so I liked all... What's your opinion on the boxing, though? Because I love it. I love watching the YouTubers chirp each other and then kick the shit out of each other.
Logan, like, I don't know. I didn't remember watching Jake and Deji's, and Jake's going to be fighting again soon. Like, I think this
Thursday.
month. Oh, is it Thursday?
No, not this Thursday. Thursday. January 30th.
Okay.
On a Thursday. I got to work Friday. I'm watching it anyways.
But Logan, I didn't watch Jake's and Deji's, but Logan did really fucking good. The first time against KSI.
The second time, dude, what a fucking ripoff.
Yeah.
And the fucked up thing was, I was like, you know what? They tried their best. Like, unfortunately, KSI, and I felt like KSI did deserve to win.
Are we talking about the first one?
The second one.
Oh, okay.
Second one. No, the first one was, I thought Logan won.
And it was a fucking draw.
Yeah. And then I'm glad this time, unfortunately, I wanted Logan to win because the only reason why I wanted Logan to win is because KSI has won one fight, officially. Yeah. Well, now two. But before I won one fight, and he's like, I'm the champ. I can kick shit out of anybody. fuck you. You've won one fight against Joe Weller, who was like a skinny motherfucker who could barely fight. Mm-hmm. And you're saying like, I'm the champ. You're not the fucking champ.
I think it's because he just had to say shit like that because it was against Logan.
Yeah.
Because he was coming. I mean, like he was preparing to fight Logan. So, and Logan never fought before. So I mean.
Dude, and he did better the first time when he had no clue what he was doing versus the second fucking time.
And he had a long time to prep for the second one.
And you know why? He was swinging. It looked like a professional fight, but he sat there in the video afterwards after his appeal went through and he failed. He was like, we were the best fight of the night. I'm like, bro, every fight before you was a fucking knockout. Yeah. Yours was the most boring fight of the night.
And I think, I don't know, I wouldn't say they're boys now, but like I think they're cool.
I'm glad, like, well, I'm just glad that there wouldn't be a round 3.
Well, you know why they're cool? Because they're like, look how much money
we just made millies and we are fucking already millionaires.
And like, they had like 2 fights.
I know.
They fought twice, and how much money did they make?
I know.
They didn't make Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather money, but they made fucking money.
They made good money. Yeah. Good for fucking YouTubers.
Well, and like the YouTube world is just so weird now. Like back in the day, like I'm old, but
we are old for YouTube.
When I used to watch it, and like I was really big into, not really big, but like I was really into it in like 2008, 2009.
Oh, same, dude. I've been into it since.
Do you know Dave Days?
He
was a singer. He was big back then, and like Dax Flame.
Oh, I know Dax. Yeah.
He's a fucking weirdo. But I watched him, Sexy Phil.
Fluffy Talks?
No, what's that?
Oh, he used to do news. He used to make fun of news articles.
Oh, really?
Like really stupid ones.
Oh, what else did I watch? I'm trying to think. Dave Days was a big one.
If you watch my first video, I give a shout out to the YouTubers I always watched. Yeah. And then nowadays I don't even watch Chaos anymore. I watch like Call Me Kevin, which is a video game guy who just fucks up every game. Literally that's like the only guy I'm dedicated to, because like everyone else, like the thing about YouTube nowadays that pisses me off is that you have to upload every day to keep your following. Where back in the day I would wait like weeks for someone to upload something. It's like, oh, finally they're fucking up. Where nowadays it's like, if you don't upload a day, your view.
Smosh was the other one I used to watch.
Oh, I forgot about
when Smosh. They had their fighting, their food challenge things. When like one would have like let's say a pepperoni stick, and then would have a donut, and they'd have a competition. What can do what? And they're so stupid, but yeah, no. Back then it was just different.
Life According to Jimmy.
I don't know what that is. Was that Jimmy?
Jimmy Tatro.
Oh, okay.
That's how he started. Now he's in Netflix movies and shit, and he's funny as fuck too.
Who do you watch the most now?
Call Me Kevin.
Oh, really? He's like the most.
Yeah, he's like, because everyone else, like I said, I was like, you knew what my content was. I was a commentator.
True.
And all I would watch was other commentators to figure out how I can make
that makes sense.
But then it's like, holy fuck, I stopped doing commentating. I started doing the podcast. Don't get me wrong, commentating is going to come back for me, but it was just like, holy man, like it's so fucking negative. And it's like, I realized like I want to destroy people's fucking careers if they're doing good. Like, there's people I feel like you're being a dick, and I'll fucking make fun of you. But like, the one I feel really guilty about was the one where it's like a couple where he pranks her and thinks she's smoking.
But that was stupid though. That video. Like, I felt like their video, not yours.
No. I felt bad just because I was like, you know what? They're not doing anything wrong, and I just said it, and I just went in on them because
but they're clickbaiting.
Exactly. That was the thing. But I was like, they're not doing anything bad. Like, they're not clickbaiting anything serious. Like, you know, Jake Paul clickbaited the floods in one of the states, and he went down and saved them. For next thing you know, they're going to be in Australia saving the fucking forest fires. Yeah. Like, they didn't clickbait in a bad way. They were just trying to get viewership.
Well, you know who is the king of clickbait, and he's my favorite YouTuber ever?
Who?
It's David Dobrik.
Yeah, but his clickbait isn't that bad, though.
But it's fake clickbait. Like, it's just so stupid that, like it was like...
He can get away with it.
Oh, and everybody knows by the title that that's not happening.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing, because he's been doing it for so long. He started on Vine.
Oh, yeah.
And then he changed the style of vlogging.
Dude, his is like just a montage.
And it's like skit vlogging. Not all of it's real, right?
Yeah.
So they'll set up skits and shit for it. No one ever did that before.
No.
And he's my age.
Is he our age? Wait, are you younger than me?
I'm younger than you.
Oh,
96.
Oh, yeah, Logan Paul's my age. And as you can tell, my generation fucking sucks.
Jake's younger than me, but...
Thank God.
Yeah, David's my age, so like the thing I like about him is that if he makes references, because I listen to his podcast too, if he makes like TV show references or something about stuff, I know exactly what he's talking about because we're the same age.
He hangs out with a lot of older people though, eh?
He does, yeah. Like Jason Nash.
Yeah, and then there's Trisha. Oh.
Well, he doesn't hang out there anymore.
Yo, she was fucking crazy.
Yeah, because Jason and Trisha dated.
Did they?
Yeah, they dated for over a year. But they're not dating now. But no, I just find David so entertaining, and like I have ADHD like ever since I was little. So the fast videos, It's fucking perfect.
On top of the fact that, like,
And it's 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
well,
4:20.
there's like Gabby Show, there's fucking Lele Pons and all them that come from Vine, and they become these egotistical fucks. And then there's David Dobrik who just
he's like a little kid with like if you gave a 5-year-old $10 million, that's David.
And he's just having so much. And you know what? And I got a feeling if you met him in public, he'd be so nice to you, where everyone else would be shitty.
Well, I watched a video like a TikTok. I fucking love TikTok.
So
Follow
do
me,
I.
Quinn Marr 96. Follow me on TikTok.
You need to upload some more.
I uploaded one. I got 14,000 views.
Dude, you got holy fuck.
It was.
That's what a lot, because I'm part of this small YouTube community on Discord, and they were fucking telling me, bro, get on TikTok and start putting your shit from YouTube on TikTok.
I did that for guys being dudes.
And does it bring in viewership? Mm-hmm. Really? What's your viewership at? Like, how many views you get a video now?
So I uploaded them a while ago. I can't remember now.
Oh, fair enough.
But no, so I saw, speaking of like David, if you met him, I saw a video of him on TikTok, and like people were like, oh, can I get a picture, blah, blah, blah. And it was like a big group of people, because guys, like, well, yeah, let's just hang out.
Oh.
Like, instead of like everyone like taking pictures, like not everybody does that. They'd be like, I think they would, I hate the people that just take a picture and like, you'll leave.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my face.
Yes, it's cool to have a picture, cool to have a video or a signature, or whatever, autograph. Being able to say I hung out with David Dobrik and just like was shooting the shit with him. Yeah. I think that's so fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
And that's all you want to do, because guys, let's just hang out.
Yeah, like and like when I watched, because I'm not a huge fan of like vlogging, but I like him and I love his personality, and that's a big thing for a YouTuber. I can watch you if you have a really good personality. iDubbbz, I like his personality, even though you don't, just because I'm like, dude, if I hung out with that guy, who knows what the fuck we get into.
Yeah.
And then like, if I swear to God, Filthy Frank came back, Max Mofo and all of them, I would hang
on them.
Oh my God, they'd be fucking hilarious.
Oh, Dean was one of the ones I watched when I was little too.
Oh, she has
blonde. And then the guy who played guitar, and he always wore sunglasses.
Mr. Guitar Man.
Was that his name?
Yep, I have
the sunglasses.
Yeah, he messaged. It's in my first video because he's one of the guys. He messaged me when he had no subscribers and said, "Can you subscribe to me?"
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was like, and then he got big. I was like, "Give me a shout out." Like I subbed, and he didn't.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
but no, yeah, like, it's not like an inspiration or anything, but like David's like easily my favorite YouTuber.
Well, when you watch guys like that, it gets you pumped to film.
And knowing that a kid my age did it,
oh yeah,
it makes me think like, why can't Dustin and I?
That's as shitty as it sounds. That's why I look at Logan Paul. Logan Paul's my age. I'm like, bro, you live in a mansion now, and you're fucking killing it. You
crazy.
filmed a dead body, and you're still fucking killing it.
Yeah.
KSI saved him though. That's what I think.
Yeah.
With that
probably.
Fucking
Well, it's like, you know, Ryan, that 7-year-old.
Oh yeah.
Unboxed his toys. What was his net worth?
He was the #1 most paid YouTuber.
It was like 10 to 15 million.
No, more than that, because Jake Paul was above him and he was making 22 mil.
The kid's 7 years old, and all he did was unbox toys and talk about them and play with them. Genius.
Like,
what was I doing when I was 7? Picking my friggin' nose. You know what I mean?
Think about this one. This one guy has a big following. You ever heard of or not anything for views? How to Basic?
No.
He just fucking like pretends to do like how to cook, and he just starts hucking eggs at it. Makes a huge mess. They're like 1-minute videos. Like, he doesn't make too much money off it, but he's fucking famous on YouTube for it.
Really? Dude,
he's insane.
Wow.
1-minute videos.
Like stupid shit.
Yeah.
And it's a minute.
Well, you gotta think about. Look at like iDubbbz with the bad unboxing. He just unboxes shitty stuff and makes millions.
Yeah.
Like Rice Gum makes bad I know you like it. I don't like it.
No, yeah, it's true. He does. Like, it's not that great. I just liked his diss tracks and stuff. And I like the people in the Cloud House. So Banks, Alyssa doesn't live there anymore because her and Banks broke up. But her, Banks, I like their what's his name? Their editor. Fuck. That's gonna bug me. I can't remember his fucking name. T something. I can't remember. But
I can't think of it either.
He's but I like him, and then of course I like the Nelk Boys. They live in there, so like that's why I really don't like Rice Gum that much. I like the diss track.
Yeah.
That he made to Jake.
Yeah, but
that's kind of what it was.
Everything else is shit about him.
His content's not that good.
He's a shitty person.
He is, but yeah, no, that's the YouTube world's fucking weird, man.
But we can make it.
It's weird. Yeah, literally anybody can.
Well, it's like I talked to my buddy Suited Bird. He said 400 subscribers on YouTube. Yeah. And he's like, yo, you're going to make it. I'm like, bro, all we need is that one fucking video.
That's all it takes.
One video. And you're like, oh, Mills.
Do you know Gary Vee?
I know him, yeah.
He's an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. So I listen to his podcast a lot because at my work, you can have headphones in.
Yeah.
So I always just like crush his podcast. And he just says it like, don't worry too much. Don't sit there and like stress about the one video you're gonna do. Just keep putting them out because one video could be it.
On top of the fact that if you have the dedication to upload like once a week, you'll get a following just because people know you're going to have a video.
And it might take 2 years. It might take fucking 7 years.
Yeah, exactly.
It might take 2 weeks. You don't know until you do it.
I think it's more of our generation too, thinking that, oh, I'll get famous within a year. Mm-hmm. Unless you're like Jake Paul, who worked at Disney and already had a big following, or he came from a different platform.
He was Vine.
Yeah, he was Vine. Logan Paul was Vine, and then
both. Well, and then Jake kind of hopped on.
He was a shadow.
Yeah, so it's like you can have and then you have like random people like the Backpack Kid. I hate that kid.
Oh, I hate him.
He's annoying, but
that song, I be flossing.
Yeah, you have 15 minutes of fame, and look what happened.
Yeah, now like look at Catch Me Outside Girl.
Yeah, she's got a record deal.
That is cancer. The fact that she's famous.
Record deal.
Making Mills. Mm-hmm. Whoa, Vicky.
She's even worse.
They're all terrible.
I like Bad Baby better than fucking Whoa Vicky.
I don't like any of them. I don't support anything.
No, but
I'm so negative. Like I'm like you'll hear it a lot. Like all my college friends say about me, like you're a negative guy. I'm like, yeah, because I fucking hate these people.
I'm trying to be better with that actually. Like I was thinking about. I saw this thing the other day. It was this quote. Is like, don't expect you from people. So if I gotta get pissed off, like, oh, why the fuck did this person do that? I'm thinking like, well, like just because I would have done it the better way, or I would have not done it like shitty like that, doesn't mean I should think like that. So like that's for something like stuff at work more specifically. Like if they didn't like put a skid the right way or they leave a broken skid, I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm the one picking it up and I'm thinking like, don't expect.
Yeah.
So like, and then I'm also trying to be like, just stay more positive.
Yeah. And that's
so important.
It's weird because 2020 is like that for a lot of people. I'm feeling the same way. It's like, I want to be more positive. I'm going to be a fucking flower boy. You wait. I'm just going to be like,
or like,
peace and love.
The other thing I'm trying to focus on is content.
Yeah, literally.
So we have another thing, like a secret project coming out probably May.
Am I a part of it?
It has nothing about guys being dudes. Oh. I can tell you after what it is. It's literally like the only difference is that it's me and Dustin.
Oh, it's gonna be sick.
So yeah, it's nothing to do with guys being dudes. But I've like made a promise to myself that at least every day, if not every other day, I'm either working on that or I'm working on guys being dudes.
Yeah, exactly. For me, I just need to just fucking get in this office, get the fuck away from the house, get in the office, and sit here.
Yeah.
I'm going to do live streaming, podcasting, get the camera, go out, and fucking film.
Yeah, like
dedication.
The thing is, like Gary Vee, the guy I like, he says like, don't go home from work, like the shitty job you have, and like go sitting there trying to like get away and distract yourself, watch Netflix or play video games, which is what I do.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Because you try to get away from your shitty day or your shitty job, whatever. Yeah. You don't want to do anything. You just like, it's your escape.
Yeah.
Like, probably, like, to be honest, I'm probably going to go home from here and play COD.
I don't know what I'm going to do after this. Probably nothing.
But that's because the last few days when I've been getting home from work, I wasn't playing COD and I was making plans for guys being dudes.
Well, that's awesome then.
So me and Dustin have it's January now. We have plans up until our summer collection to be released.
Nice, I can't wait.
So we have a collection coming out in March.
Yeah.
It's we haven't told anybody. It's called Luck of the Irish collection. So it's St. Patty's Day stuff.
Oh, nice.
So it's 5 items, and it's like none of the stuff we have now. So, but that's what we've been doing. We've been planning ahead, so then we don't have to like rush it.
That's sick.
So a new thing we're going to be starting now, is Dustin's idea, is to buy the stuff, the new stuff we're going to come out with.
Yep.
Whatever. Let's say because we have summer, fall, winter. Next year we'll have spring, but right now we have summer, fall, winter collections.
Yeah.
So the new apparel will drop. A few months in advance, we're going to make sure it's ready and done. Then we're going to buy them and wear them ourselves for weeks, months, whatever, up until it's released.
Yeah.
So people can see it, see how it looks, and then just like kind of get it out there and see what people's feel about it is.
Oh, that'll be sick.
Because they'll be like, oh, like that's a sick sweater, but it'd be cooler if this was here.
Yeah.
Or if this was that color.
Yeah.
So then it gives us time to change it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So that's something we've been doing for 2020.
Oh, I can't wait for. Dude, 2020 is going to be sick. Are you going on the Hotter show this year? I remember him.
We were supposed to be on it, and it was like
a year ago.
It was just like Friday nights he wanted us on or something like that. But either Dustin was in class because he's in school in Ottawa, or I was going out to drink. Or Dustin was going out to drink, whatever. So every time TJ wanted us on, we were busy.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
I haven't heard from him in a while though.
No, I haven't heard from him either. No? I've heard he just moved, so he's into a new house. But it's like, bro, like, well,
how do you know him?
I worked with him. We at the plaza.
Really?
Yeah, he was good friends with my brother Brandon.
Did he work when I was there?
No, I think he started after you left.
Oh.
Or maybe he just started. Like,
I was only there for a year.
Yeah, I know. And then I started BoyStick, just the first few videos, and he's like, I want to do a podcast. And I was like, yeah, go ahead. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Then, like, the Pod Beer Network and shit I was a part of. And then after, like, you know, he messaged me saying, like, I know you want to start Honestly Lazy website. Are you still part of Pod Beer? I'm like, no. Like, I want to do my own thing.
Okay.
And after that, he just kind of stopped talking to me.
Oh, that's kind of sucks.
It makes me sad. But,
so you haven't talked to him in a long time?
No. Like, I see him post on Instagram, like, his new podcast and stuff. I listen to him. Like, they're good. Yeah. He hasn't given me any feedback on mine. Actually, it's funny that I thought he'd be the first one to give me feedback. Fuck, I'm surprised that the people are giving me feedback on my podcast. Oh, really? Like, people I didn't even think would listen to it. And they're like, yo, I listened to the last episode. Like,
that's what happens with us. Like, we'll be at the bar. We'll be at the bar and, like people we know, obviously, it's not like random people, but we'll come up and be like, oh, boys, like this episode. We liked this episode where like this person was on. Like, we had our gym teacher on from high school. So, like, when we saw someone we knew from high school at the bar, like, oh, that was hilarious when you had Mr. Hunt on and shit like that.
I was at the gas station. Turns out your buddy works at the gas station as I was on your podcast up at the petrol.
Oh, Blyle.
So I walk in. And me and him always shoot the shit. Like, we're like, oh yeah, we're buddies, but like, we're not, like, we don't hang out or anything. But each time we see each other, one day I walk in there, he's like, I didn't know you were on Guys Being Dudes. And I was like, what? He's like, Quinn's my boy. And I was like, oh yeah.
He was on it too.
Yeah, and he was like, my episode's about to come out. And I was like, bro, my episode's about to come out. He's like, you're already on. I'm like, dude, I went on again. I was like, it was literally right after we shot the second episode. I went and got gas. He's like, bro, my episode's about to come out. I'm like, bro, mine's about to come out.
His was, did you watch his? His was about when he almost got a girl pregnant.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
The first, he popped this girl's cherry at prom after party, and he almost fucking got her pregnant, and he didn't know, because we're intense. He didn't know, so he didn't know he popped her cherry, so he goes down on her, and he comes out of the tent, he's got fucking blood all over his face. Oh, it's gross.
And
I can tell the story because he told it on the pod, but
that's so funny.
He literally came out and he had blood on his face and he was scared because he thought he was gonna get her pregnant.
Yeah,
because the condom broke.
So what's the deal for 2020? Who do you want on the show for interviews? Obviously me again, because I'm your best guest.
Yeah, I don't know. It really just like random. We'll get people randomly.
Yeah.
Like I'll be watching like a TV show, like you said. I want to add the guy from Letterkenny on.
Yeah.
I like that show, so I tweeted at him. Or like we have a guy from Sportsnet coming on, David Amber, next week.
I can't wait.
When's this getting uploaded?
I hope I can have it edited for next week.
Okay, so by the end of next week, which is what, that the 16th?
16th or 17th, around there.
So that's when we're interviewing him. So the episode will come out the week after. So
Ooh, perfect. This is perfect timing then.
Yeah, so I don't think it's really goals for guests. I think it's just growing the channel in general.
That's just it. It's just growing and just like the best part is like I can tell when you guys do your podcast, like when I do mine, you just have a fuckload of fun. Yeah. The next thing you know, it's like, oh, it's been like an hour.
It's never like, oh fuck, we gotta do a podcast today, Dustin.
Sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I feel like that just because I'm
if we're hungover, we feel like that.
I'm usually tired from work, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta shoot a podcast. But then once you get the flow going, it's just like, I feel good.
Or like editing. I love editing.
Oh, I love editing.
It's really strange, but no, I think our main goal is just growth.
Yes.
If it's the YouTube channel, if it's the apparel,
merch, yeah,
just in general growth of Guys Being Dudes, and even like personal brand's important. So it's nice like if you have a big personal brand, like if people know about you yourself. So if like people know Quinn Marr,
yeah, but
I would rather them know
Guys Being Dudes.
And by Guys Being Dudes, they know me and Dustin.
Yeah,
instead of the other way around.
For see, the big thing, like me and my buddy Paul are talking about this, and we're probably going to do it next year. But it's like my plan for next year when I have the money is I'm buying a shit ton of business cards. I'm going to VidCon.
Really?
And, yeah, like we want to do
That's
it.
Sick.
And it's like you could come.
Yeah.
Like,
where is it? LA?
LA, yeah. So you go out, we're going to like figure out, get an Airbnb, and just walk around VidCon, hand out business cards to people.
Get them for Vistaprint. I did that once.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
It's so cheap.
I know. Shout out to Vistaprint too.
Yeah.
Is your shit on Spotify? Guys Being Dudes?
It just started to. The last 2 episodes we posted are on Spotify. They weren't before.
Yeah.
Because we used to just do SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Well, it's SoundCloud / Apple Podcast.
Yeah.
But because we didn't have a camera.
Oh.
But us being apart's better actually.
Oh, yeah.
We do it on Skype, and I have a Skype recorder.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, now it's YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
What do you use Anchor? Anchor.fm?
No.
That's what I use. Upload to Spotify.
See, I upload. What is it? I think it's just Spotify itself. Spotify podcast or something like that. Yeah.
Did you have to pay for it?
No.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm doing it wrong then.
But like the best thing is, do you use SoundCloud and everything?
No, I don't use SoundCloud.
So if you want it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, all you have to do is upload on SoundCloud. Then it's like when you go to iTunes or go to Spotify, you put in your RSS feed, which you get from
but Anchor.fm uploads all that for you.
Well, that's the same thing. So
Yeah.
once I upload to SoundCloud, it goes to Spotify and iTunes. I only have to do one upload.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because I initially put in the RSS feed for it to be ready to post.
Oh, this is going to be... all right, this is my first interview, and I was so fucking nervous, but I think we're going to end it there.
How long has it been?
It's been 52 minutes.
Holy fuck. See, dude? And we do this all the time, and still I'm surprised at how fast
I know. So, I think that'll end it for this episode. Like, thank you very much for coming on. I'm so glad you were my first guest, because I was so fucking nervous, but because I knew you've been on the radio and shit, I'm like, oh, he'll be so good. I'm glad you were my first one, because I'm fucking nervous to interview people. I don't have any experience doing it, so thank you very much.
It's so easy,
I know.
once you get into it.
So you gotta do your plugs now. You gotta look in the camera and do your plugs.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram, justguysbeingdudes._ Subscribe to us on YouTube. Was it Just Guys Being Dudes? And follow us on YouTube. What is it? Or not YouTube, Twitter, Just Guys Being Dudes. And then we have a website coming out soon-ish. We're on Twitch. The Guys Being Dudes podcast.
I watched that.
Yeah, we're gonna start streaming more games.
Nice.
And on our Instagram, you can see all this merch. What I'm wearing, what Justin's wearing,
Woo!
what we got for Craig. Shirts that say pre-drink on them.
Oh, that's cool.
There's so much of it. So yeah, man, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, no problem. All right, until next time. I don't know. I don't have a goodbye yet.
Stay sexy.
Stay sexy. Sexy Phil.